Angelique, tuloy ang pagsisikap ng pamahalaan para matiyak na mas mapapalakas pa ang workforce sa bansa. Paiigtingin pa rin ang pamahalaan ng pagtutok sa bansa ng mas marami pang trabaho. Sa Malacanang press briefing kanina, sinabi ni NEDA at DOLE Secretaries Arsenio Balisacan at Bienvenido Laguesma na hindi titigil ang pamahalaan para tutukan ang trabaho sa bansa. Patunay na lamang dito, Angelique, ang naitalang pagbaba ng underemployment at unemployment ng PSA.
The total additional employment created by our economy was something like 605,000 workers added in the pool of employed people. No? And that is very encouraging because if we look further, we zoom into the data, we find that the increase in employment came from jobs opened up in manufacturing, in industry, and in services.
The drop is really tremendous. 2.2 million April 2024 to May 2024, and that speaks a lot for us at the Department of Labor and Employment. It reflects that some of the efforts or the interventions being done by the Department of Labor and Employment through the collaboration and participation of the private sector ay medyo bearing fruit now, and this gives us encouragement.
Pero giit ng dalawang opisyal, hindi lang daw tututok ang pamahalaan sa dami ng trabaho, kundi pati na rin sa kalidad nito.
Focus as economic managers is not so much on the employment per se, but the quality of jobs that we are now focusing on, and so we want to ensure that that quality of jobs would provide decent earnings for our workers, so that they can many of our poor people can graduate out of that poverty. No?
Kasunod niyan, Angelique, tiniyak naman ng NEDA na hindi makakaapekto sa mga manggagawa, gayon din sa mga employer, ang aprobadong 35 pesos na wage hike. Kasunod yan ang pag-alma ng ilang employer na baka hindi nila kayanin ang aumento sa sahod. Ani Balisacan, hindi naman nito mababago ang pananaw ng mga investor.
They are not really that constraining when it's come to the economy, no? For so long as those wage adjustments are not too high to discourage investments, those adjustments are welcome.
Sa usapin naman ng Pogo, Angelique, muling binigyang diin ni Balisacan na pabor siya ukol sa pagban nito. Giit pa ng kalihim, may iba naman ang anyang mapagkukunan ng revenue ang bansa. Ito na lang daw ang tututukan ng pamahalaan.
Is that we want is to have a reputation na nandito yung mga criminals, nandito yung so, things like that. So the social cost, the way we view it, NEDA may not be worth those revenues, because if we succeed in generating those jobs anyway, we will get much more than what we lost.
Habang ang DOLE naman nagsasagawa na raw ng profiling sa mga POGO worker sakaling magkaroon na ng desisyon ng pamahalaan sa pagbaban nito.
In the meantime, we have already done profiling of those who will be affected just in case magkaroon talaga ng desisyon na isara yan. Kasi yung mga nawawala ng trabaho, hindi naman binibitawan ng Department of Labor and Employment with the programs na ini-implement niya. Tututok, una yung job facilitation. No? We, in partnership with the private sector, we have conducted job fairs. No? Nung nakaraang taon, mahigit na 2,000 jobs fair yung nagawa namin all throughout the country in partnership with the PESO, Public Employment Service Offices. Tutuloy din namin yung aming pagtingin doon sa upscaling ng mga maapektuhan ng mga manggagawa, retraining. And then the other component would always be if they would like to have a livelihood project, we'll be willing to support them.
Angelique, kung pag-uusapan kung ilan ba yung mga POGO workers dito sa bansa, sinabi ng DOLE na tinatayang nasa 22,000 yung kabuuan ng mga worker dyan nga sa mga POGO na yan. At ito yung mga binabantayan ngayon ng DOLE at ng iba pang ahensya ng gobyerno kung sakaling ibaban itong ang POGO operation dito sa bansa. At tiniyak nga nila na hindi naman sila pababayaan at posibleng tulungan sila na ma-shift yung kanilang mga trabaho sa ibang mga sektor. Angelique.
Alright, maraming salamat sa iyo, Kenneth Pasyente.